Yeah, I picked a Pokemon cover because it seems fitting. Welcome back, everybody, to Twilight Domain. That is probably going to get me DMCA'd, but I don't care. uh, yeah, Pokemon's 30th anniversary today, and with it, there's a Pokemon Direct. So let's see what Pokemon Company has to announce today. So yeah, um, I would have actually started my stream today like an hour or an hour and a half early and just do some coding leading up to the Pokemon Direct, but I kind of got distracted and lost track of time. So whoopsie, but we're here now. That's what matters. Ooh. So yeah, I'm just going to put on some background endless music in the meantime. And of course it starts raining, typical. Ooh. But yeah, Pokemon Direct today. I am fully expecting at least half of it to be nothing but Gen 1. Just the Kanto region stuff. Especially considering the whole Fire Red Leaf Green ports to Switch are set to release today, which I can imagine were meant to have been a shadow drop, but they probably accidentally made it public on the eStore too early and just rolled with it. But regardless, this also would be a fitting time to announce Gen 10. And it would be nice to see Gen 10. But I'm not holding out hopes, especially since Game Freak has kind of been distracted making their own game. There's nothing to do with Pokemon at all. More power to Game Freak. But yeah. Obviously we're gonna have like stuff like Poketopia being covered and Pokemon Go and Cafe Remix and Unite and all the jazz. You've got all the side games to cover as well. But I think the main thing that this 30th anniversary direct will cover, these are just my predictions. I don't actually know. I think the main things going to be covered will be Gen 1 and maybe Gen 10 and Poketopia. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if anybody's lurking, how's your day been? And do you have any predictions for the Pokemon Direct, which is in like 4 minutes, give or take? No, I was actually talking with Neon and Fizz before going live, and I kind of brought up that they made like a lot, like just a special 30th anniversary logos for each and every single Pokemon, all over 1,000 Pokemon. And various forms, like your Alolan forms and whatnot. And I think I admire the fact they put in the effort to do that. I don't admire the fact that they're kind of bland. I have to agree with Neon on that. It's just slap a Pokemon and change the colour behind the Pokemon, whether it be a subtle gradient or not. The rain is getting heavier, can it not? Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's so bland. They didn't put too much. Like, you got an occasional effort in, like put little Ultra Wormhole for the Ultra Beasts. But yeah, like pick this one, like that. There's a tiny bit of effort in that one. But like, it would be nice if we had like variants of this logo for each Pokemon, or even where is it? Or even do something like Eevee, we have a little bit of a effect to match the Pokemon, like I got Eevee's tail tip is also on the free. Could have done something like that. That would have been neat. But no, instead we get blandness. Now I was about to pick a load of Raticate. Yes, that is blandness. Which kind of sucks. Like, even their special logos are not for Pokemon. Kind of on the bland side. Like, Pokemon Go is just putting the logo behind it. It's whatever. But yeah. Regardless, Pokemon Direct in like less than a minute. Starts at 1 pass. Why does it start at 1 pass? I don't care about the chat. Go away, chat. Yeah, at least they tried to do one for every Pokemon. That's like the main thing. Like, I give them props for at least doing one for each of their 1,000+ Pokemon. But they have more money than Disney. They could have started last year and had the time to make actually tailored logos for each of their Pokemon. Even if they just want to do it without the forms, like without Alolan forms and whatnot. But it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Regardless, Pokemon 30th Anniversary Direct. I'm kind of expecting some big news because it's an Anniversary Direct. As 30th anniversary, it's a milestone anniversary. You'd kind of hope there to be some big news, wouldn't you? Yeah. We'll wait for them to start their direct and then we can... Come on. I'm actually going to mute that because apparently YouTube's premiere, the music YouTube, because this bit's actually generated by YouTube, but YouTube's premiere countdown music is apparently copyrighted. So I'm just going to like leave that muted for now. Yeah. Hang on. Okay, good. OBS does pick it up. So yeah. 10 seconds. Force the Spotify. And then, let's see what Nintendo has, or Pokemon Company has to offer. Of course, it's Gen 1. You know what? I have some... I'm tempted to get those jelly beans I have on the desk and just use that every time Gen 1 is mentioned. Take a jelly bean. Rapid cut. I do miss the XY anime. I still feel like that was the best anime, even though those are the games.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon.
But yeah.
Today, February 27, is
hopefully it's not too quiet or too loud.
The Pokémon
It should dip when I talk.
were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series.
Leon would like to whack that rat next to you with a frying pan.
Now, a total of 1,025 Pokémon have been discovered.
That is a lot.
Diverse Pokémon have been part of the stories.
Even Pikachu's amazed.
Have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Yeah,
A milestone reached because of your support.
indeed.
Thank you, each and every one of you.
I don't like the fact that it started raining,
Pokemon continues to evolve.
because that means it'll be picked up on my mic.
In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon.
Well, that is what a Direct is for.
Enjoy the presentation.
Oh. Okay. Interesting use of Pikachu for your transition. Fire red, leaf green. Because this is probably what they were meant to, when they were meant to have announced it. Oh. They made it... Okay.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and
Not fire red, leaf green.
for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took
Okay.
particular care to make the audio sound
So you just brought back the iPod.
enjoy listening more
You brought back the iPod. I wasn't expecting that. Wait. That... Okay. Shadow drop of the iPod.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
Yeah, you should maybe stop hosting these events in America.
Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world.
There'll be a lot of people who won't be able to make it.
Will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle.
Isn't Champions not released yet?
Pokemon Go and Pokemon.
How can you have Champions in there if it's not released yet?
Will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals.
That's because of America.
So we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event.
Yeah, I
Fans
know.
of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique
Jesse
panels,
James.
hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course,
Like
visiting the
cars
Pokemon
and
Center
motorbikes.
pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience,
Because why not, I suppose?
give you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
Okay. The one's in space and one's not in space.
San Francisco, or from home on our live stream. We can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Wait, the quality seems to have gone down. Why is it on auto?
Can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Great. That's now maybe a few seconds behind. Whatever. TCG now. The new set, right? Or a remake of an old set? New set has got not Gen 1 Pokemon. They always go so over the top with the TCG announcement animations. Okay. Why are you deliberately not showing their full card? Or are you about to? You are not showing their full card. That's suspicious. How has it been 10 years already since Go? How is it already been 10 years since Pokemon Go first release? I still miss that summer. That was such a fun summer.
Have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Hi, Dano. Yeah, you missed them shadow dropping their Pokemon iPod. Oh, that's for Champions EX? Masters EX? Whatever the mobile game is.
Let your curiosity shine.
This is a bit on the loud side for me. Masters EX, that's it. Red's famous missing nose, one of the weaker ones. Well, I'd imagine it would be one of the weaker ones. Oh, this is Cafe Remix? Yeah. They're rapid firing these. Kanto, take it. Like, we should have a drinking game for each mention of Gen 1. Oh, okay. There's a missing node of the equivalent of Arceus. Yeah. Oh, they added Mew to Pokemon Sleep. In case you wanted Mew to be part of your sleep tracker. They really are rapid firing these. There's Unite.
Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon.
They are not giving it any chance to breathe between each of these announcements, which leads me to suspect they're trying to get these out the way as soon as possible to lead up to the bigger announcements.
Don't miss what's coming.
I was tempted actually to put this stream under one of the Pokemon games instead of special events. Just then it gives you a lot of chance to get the Pokemon Twitch badge. But I decided not to. More TCG! If you didn't already have a TCG announcement. Booster pack, okay. Oh, this is for the mobile TCG. This is for the okay, I forget about the mobile TCG. Okay. What are you porting? Yeah, it's raining in the background. Hush. I know. Hi, Sunfly. I can't do anything about the rain. Oh, I wasn't expecting Pokemon EXD to be ported. And Colosseum? They're porting Colosseum as well? Interesting. Oh, Jello's gonna have a field day with this. If you've seen Jello's Dogs in Love videos. Okay, what next?
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our
Okay, so these are going to be the bigger news.
We have information regarding the Pokémon
Never mind, we already knew about Fire Red Leaf Green.
games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Because you kind of accidentally leaked that yourself too early.
Leaf Green games. Remakes of the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games in Japan were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, These games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Why download exclusive? Why not physical?
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokémon Home in the future. This way, you can bring Pokémon obtained in other Pokémon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send...
Why they made Legends CA's logo grayscale?
Next, we have some news about Pokémon Champions.
Yeah, when is it releasing? It needs to release like now if you want people to have a chance with it at World. Okay. You're not really telling us anything new about Champions. Although it's nice to see a hood. That's just okay. That poor bus driver. I feel bad for the bus driver of that bus. Yeah, screw you, Mega Raichu X. April! We now have a release date, sort of, for it. Oh boy.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokémon Legends ZA game.
You're adding more to it?
Title in the Pokémon series. Please take a look at this video.
Or did I forget that there was a phase 2? What else are you adding to this DLC? Well, we already knew about their Megas. And Patrick Star. Oh! Sorry, there's a Mega Zygarde? Oh, are these? Wait, I don't... Wait. There was a bunch of Megas I'd never seen before. Oh, Diancie is a Mega too. How many Pokemon have Megas now? It's kind of insane. I've lost track. Stardew Valley 1.7 update sounds good. Sure. Mega Garchomp. Garchomp has another Mega form? It didn't need another Mega. It already had one. You don't even give it a second. Why did you give Garchomp a second Mega? Give the Mega to another Pokemon, please. This is a Lucario situation all over again.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
It didn't need one.
This mystery gift will become available for the Pokémon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC.
It's also paywalled behind the DLC.
After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. Obtain a Garchompite Z.
I just want more Pokemon to get love with the Megas and not have the same Pokemon receive another Mega.
We have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay, Poketopia. which is the Pokemon Animal Crossing game. That's not Animal Crossing. Okay. Music. Rotom? Rotom, is that you? Yes. We now have another Rotom form!
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
Rotom is another form.
Game.
Okay. Interesting.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected track.
Oh no, not that Jigglypuff.
World of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town.
This is a post-apocalyptic Pokemon. Okay.
Develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
The
But
Pokemon.
cook.
Because obviously, because you're playing other Pokemon, you can understand other Pokemon. That makes sense. The lore tracks.
Huh?
Who?
That silhouette.
You gave it a chef variant.
It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
So we have another variant. Sure.
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
Oh, I don't recognize that coal one.
Power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
Wait, so how does the Pokemon...
Player mode, you can visit other players' towns.
Oh, okay, neat.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek.
The
I
4
wonder where
total.
Everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone.
Who doesn't like get to customize your appearance, which is good.
But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects too.
Okay, that's actually pretty
That was
neat.
a fun game of hide and seek.
So they added prop hunt.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
Minecraft? Okay.
You can develop a town.
So this is more like Pokemon version of Tamagotchi Life.
New encounters may await you as well.
I didn't see the ladders. Did you see the way they were building block by block?
Developing a town.
That's what made me think Minecraft. The way they're building block by block.
Pokopia. Available
I was
on
expecting preset structures and objects in place down, not build block by block. That is also very... The fact this is releasing next week is insane. That is quick. I'm gonna be honest, I did not see what ladder you were talking about.
March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
I want to try Poketopia, but I don't have a Switch 2.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
That is a lot of stuff. I'm also glad they
End
give...
our presentation today with one final video. Thank you for tuning in.
Gen 10? Gen 10? What is this? Forest of some kind. Yeah, the frying pans, Pikachu's loose. Oh. Huh. Okay. Open world Pokemon get. Or is this leading up to Gen 10? What is this? Pokemon surfing? Pikachu is a heron now, okay. What was that a tease for? That is an impressive structure, I'll give you that. Gen 10 or is this Safari? A Safari game? It could be a Safari game. Oh, Gen 10. These are the new starters. Interesting looking starters. Brot. Bonbon. Okay, a Gecko. Okay, that water one is one I'll pick. So yeah, this is Gen 10. Oh, you can go underwater. You can actually go underwater? Oh, Game Freak, please do this one justice. If you winds and waves. Okay, so that's Gen 10, winds and waves. For next year, okay. And it's Switch 2, not Switch 1. Okay. Why did you end on a storm? Hello? You ended... Oh, okay, that was an abrupt ending. That was abrupt. Very abrupt. Like, you just have the sound of waves is going to show one last thing, and then, nope, cut to black. Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, that water one is my favourite of the three. But the fact that it deliberately showed underwater, Pokemon swimming underwater, like here. Like this bit here implies in Gen 10, you'll be able to go actually explore underwater for the first time, which, if done right, will be a kind of a nice expansion of where you can explore. Because before you were limited to being on the water's surface, being able to actually dive underwater would kind of make sense. This is Gen 10, I'm surprised you haven't been able to go underwater before, to be honest. But yeah. I kind of had a feeling I'd announced Gen 10, but winds and waves, it sounds like Gen 10 is going to be a more natural themed game. But we'll have to see. They'll probably give more information about it slowly throughout this and next year. Watch Stardew Valley's 10-year anniversary video? I mean, I can off stream. Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised that I understand that they just want to give a little tease, but I am surprised at how quickly they revealed the Gen 10 starters. Like, this is the first look we're getting of Gen 10, and we already know the starter Pokemon, what they look like, and their names. Usually you'd have to wait a bit for the starters, so that's an interesting one. I wonder how you'd be able to go. If you're probably given like scuba gear, or I don't know, maybe even a underwater ride Pokemon. Finally give more use to water types. I don't know. But yeah, I guess Gen 10. Woo! It makes sense to end it on the next game. And it's releasing next year. I'm pleased. The one thing I do, the main thing I hope for Gen 10 is optimization. Give Game Freak help and time to optimize their game so that it is not a buggy, laggy mess. They've suffered that twice with Gen 8 and 9. Give Game Freak a chance. I'm saying that not to use some fly, but to the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. Give Game Freak a chance. We will not have a 10 FPS game. But regardless, I have cautious optimism for Wind and Waves. Cautious optimism. Yeah, I guess that is the Pokemon Direct. Done and dusted. Yeah. Honestly, it was a very fast-paced Direct. I was expecting to breathe a bit, give a bit more breathing time on the main game announcements. But they kind of just rushed through it. But, hey well. I guess that'll be that then. Yeah. Will I be back live tonight? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But yeah, I guess with that, I will just end it there. Honestly, I think that'd be a decent Pokemon Direct. A decent one for sure. We got the release window, a more specific release window for Champions. We now know a bit about Gen 10. A tiny bit. And also Poketopia release date, I think, yeah. And also the fact that Poketopia seems like a cross between Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and Pokemon. Oh boy. But yeah. I guess yeah, I don't know what else to say really. It'll just be me rambling if I tried to keep saying more, but yeah. Yeah, I guess thanks for tuning in. If I'm not live again tonight, then I don't know, we'll see. Saturday. Right, Saturday for Tech It. I didn't get spoiled, no Sunfly. I don't know where you are in season 2 of Zenless, but I've seen the first snippet of season 2 from Luke's stream when he last did Zenless ages ago. So I know about the temple stuff, and that's it. Chat. Okay, so you're ahead of Luke. Got it. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. As I said, if I'm not back live tonight, then it'll be tomorrow for Tech It with Luke and Neon and co. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the follow if you haven't already. And if you want to keep up with when I'll be live, you can obviously turn on Twitch notifications, follow me on Blue Sky, join me Discord, all the stuff in the info panel below. You're included under co. Fine. With Luke, Neon, Sunfly, Dano, Lucence, and co. Even though Dano and Lucence don't stream Tech It. You know, as I was saying it, I did look at your name in chat and think he's going to have a go at me, isn't he? But yeah. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Peace to the out. Later.
Sunflui gifted 1 tier 1 subs to the community.
You B-word. If I was in any Pokemon game category, you would have got a Pokemon badge for that. Whatever. You had to slide it in right at the end. Thanks, Sunfly. Peace. See you later.